Uzi. Damn. That didn't feel good. Shit.
Today. As we return to the impact zone, it's time for Ric Flair's historic announcement.
Tonight, Ric Flair tells the TNA wrestling world and the world in general that we're going to reform the Four Horsemen.
Nice.
Only, we're going to call this new group Fortune. So stick that in the back of your mind, because Fortune will change the destiny of this business going forward, and it'll change the direction.
How you doing, Tracy? What's going on?
Forever.
How you doing?
Let me tell you about the Four Horsemen. You know why we were the most dominant wrestling group of all time? You know why? Because we lived, died, breathed, led every damn
What's going on?
trying to be the best of whatever we're doing.
Am I alone?
Whether it was wrestling
No.
at night, drinking in a bar, making love to a woman, we were the best. Hey, you think for 1 minute that Arn Anderson would look at me like that? He'd be screaming and hollering. He'd grab that skinny kid right there, bring him in here, rub his face in that, stop a hold him. That's what you need to do.
Shout out to Africa.
What are you talking about?
What part of Africa you from?
Barry Windham would pick you up and throw you out of the crowd. Yeah, you. Talking about Barry Windham. Tommy Blanchard, hey. Beer Money, I love you guys. You're big time muscle, right?
What's going on?
Blanchard and Old Anderson would eat you both for lunch. That's the state of mind we had. We lived, breathed, died, and sweat to be the very best we
Shout out
could
to
be.
India.
I promise you, these are the four leading contenders, but each and every one you need to know.
Wild Forest. So, Wild Forest. Tell me about Wild Forest. I never ever heard of that area.
Lex Luger, the Four Horsemen. You think you're some big-time player? You were
No,
never
don't know Hindi at all.
Let's see what you got going forward. Got it, guys? It's not the Four Horsemen. It's the same figures, but it's Fortune. It's TNA, and it's time for a change. Got it? Yeah. And as far
Section 8. You can't even spell, man. Talking shit. You can't spell, bro.
kidding me?
It's
You
crazy.
understand? You know what Ric
I know,
Flair
but you
is in
here.
the industry. You know who I am? Huh? I shut up about Lethal. You have any idea what you did to yourself? You committed suicide. Jay Lethal, a little pissant from New Jersey, beat the
What's going on?
Nature Boy's not going to be happy about this. Speaking of Jay Lethal, he's interrupted Ric Flair and his Fortune faction.
Did I hear that punk right there say anything about the four horsemen?
Don't be like that. What you talking about?
Greatest group of men to
I'm not
ever
worried about it,
breathe.
man. Listen, listen. When people come on here and do the shit they do, I don't worry about it. You making me look good by coming out here wasting time.
Horsemen were here. They took a dump in the ring and they left that. I had the privilege to be on the road, up and down, late night,
Woo!
kissing the girls and making them cry. With the horsemen, you guys, as far as I'm concerned, are no horsemen. That is disrespectful to me and this wrestling business.
At Olive Garden,
Man,
we're all about more craveable
that boy's
fries, and we're made from scratch
best
sausage.
impersonation ever, man. Gosh, I don't think nobody can get that better, get like that, like Ric Flair, man, ever, man. That's crazy.
OliveGarden.com.
That's crazy. That's basically genius, right? Honestly. Oh, let me
Introducing Home Care Plus subscription.
fucking allergies give it to me.
Never been more than Lowe's. Chevy trucks are as dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. They don't need permission to get going. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Paramount Plus is now the home of all your BET favorites. Plus a whole new world of original series, movies, and live sports. This takes us to the next level for you.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all? Why you, Nature Boy? Not that pisshead Chelito. Hey! That's right.
What?
Come on, brothers. Let's see what you got. You get ready to roll. Let's see what you got. Come on. Throw all your balls away, Rick. Come on. Let's see what you got. You want to see something? Let me show you something. I want to see it.
My friend's got work shoe on,
You
by the
want
way.
to see it? Yeah. You want to see it? Watch this. Right there is the greatest thing you'll ever see. You can't be me. You can't do me. And I'm cutting you off right now. You cut me off. Yeah. You don't cut me off. Woo! Hey, don't you start that with me. Woo! Woo! Don't you be upset with me, riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun that can kiss any woman right here, even that fat one, and make her cry. Big man, don't get me wrong. Don't you be upset because they tore Old Space Mountain down. Don't be upset. But hey, because of Space Wreck, oldest ride, longest line. Woo! Woo! Well, Rick, thanks to me, Space Mountain. See what you got, man. Let's see what you got.
The other shit, bro.
You know what? The best. This is insane. You want to see what else done? You know what? Woo! Right now. Woo! Woo! Woo!
It's the damnedest thing I've ever
You
seen.
got nothing. Nothing right. Not Rolex wearing. Kiss stealing. Brother, watch this, girls.
Gosh.
Oh, yeah, you honey. That ride has been shut down.
Yeah, I'll be back on. Whatever time. I mean, actually, where you at? You on the East Coast or you on the West Coast?
If that
Nene?
man can't keep in control
I'm not
of
out
something,
here
he sure as hell can't control
being
me.
a cheap imitation of a legend, the greatest wrestler who ever lived.
Okay, so what time were you on the same time zone? So when will you be back? What time?
So I suggest tonight you do the same thing. You take that ghetto booty, take it off a Space Mountain for 5 seconds, and put it in this ring, because I'm going to kick it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think yeah. That'd be around the time I guess people be coming on. So yeah, I mean I'll just on here just burn some time, and I'll come back on later on too.
What she told me, she said, hey, I tried the old guy. Young guys are much faster, stronger, hey, and there's 60-minute men that ain't.
Woo. Okay. See you later.
You don't know what 60 is in the bedroom or the ring. That's Amanda. You got it. You want me tonight? Yeah. We want you all night long. That's Amanda. Tonight, you're going to find out that jumping on is a lot easier than jumping on. Wow! That's my life. 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 Come on. Come on. We're still... That flip line. He's still got 10 of flip lines. That's my life. That's my life. It's my life. Take care of business tonight, and I'll make you the first member of Fortune. But if you lose, you're history forever. And you, baby, get ready to ride the boat tonight. Woo!
Man. Wow, that's crazy, man. That's so funny, man. You see, kid stealing, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun. Wow, man. Classics, man. Classics. Classics. What up? What up? What up? You see, get ready to ride the boat.
I see the first one right here. Let me see what she talking about real quick. Hey, excuse me. Yeah, you got some beautiful eyes. Did someone ever tell you that? Yeah, see, look, I got your voice. Come on now. I mean, the way you just looked at me, just, damn, you know what I'm saying? That must be that myth. You know, I don't stay out here. I stay in Houston. Where you from? You from Dallas? Oh, see, I knew it was Texas Loving one. When I saw it. You know what I'm saying? I know I wasn't tripping. But nah, real quick, dog, you came from Dallas? So, you said what? I can't hear you. Oh, 2 weeks ago? Okay, you know, I'm trying to pick up what you're saying. all this traffic flying by. But real quick, 2 weeks ago, so what you made move down here to Memphis?
Sit down, stack real quick.
Stack real quick. You could stack with me in Houston. Yeah, I stay in H-Town. Real quick, hold on.
Lord have mercy.
What?
What is that?
What you talking about? I'm trying to show you my driver's license, what I'm saying, I'm from Texas. Yeah, Texas made. You said proper?
That's what you possible.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What?
What is that though?
What is what?
Now you don't see it.
No, I really don't know what you're talking about.
You ain't lying.
I see. Nice.
Oh, it did? What time? What day that early? What time? Yesterday? It might be somewhere. It might be. I went down there. No, I'm just not there. If it is, I don't see it nowhere. But it gotta be somewhere. Wherever it is, but I was like, it's a drive on now. You, that mean you wouldn't know. Stop looking at me. Well, I'm gonna check what. Look at it. Yeah, when I went down there, when I went down there, because I had to go hit it with a little bit of, I had like a little corner of food we made last night. And I told her I had to go eat the rest of it. It was like a tiny bit left. If I ate it up and I went down to the basement, it was dry again. Yeah, so I didn't see nothing down there, but yeah, I covered it. I sure did.
You're starting, right?
What do you do?
Right, what I'm
Say,
saying.
can you think
Like when I write this stuff, I start writing real sloppy because my hands,
because
the movement is like
it's
not.
cognitive function.
Oh,
That's what it is, right? With the injury, when you have an injury like that, everything is all down to coordination. It's all right. Everything you get all the information, everything you can get. Once you have injury, it's impaired. So naturally you're impaired. You are fully if you're impaired, I'm saying you still can do it, but it won't be like you used to. So when you write, be like I like this. Well, I told you like my CP is stuff like this. Like, oh, it's not. Like, well, it is. Because you got everything there, right? So you're gonna naturally do that because of the cognitive function.
guess what else I know? And I'm gonna be able to dispute. Who got this stuff without dispute?
Oh, get out of here.
Check it out.
Get out
Check
of
it
here.
out. Check it out. Bilateral. Yeah, bilateral.
Bilateral function.
No.
Bilateral.
Exploria. Exploria is related to dystonia.
Yeah, they work
Listen,
together.
because dystonia with exploria. Like, okay, it's a nerve firing type of thing.
It's fine.
Like, yeah, it's not the way it should be
It's impaired.
to keep me.
Yeah, it's impaired. Like
So I know I'm gonna get
when
perms.
you have the brain, when you have any kind of, well, not any, but I'm saying when you have major blunt force trauma, that's it. This keeps all the executive functions going, right? When you have it, you're impaired, even if you want to believe it or not. You're impaired. So because you're impaired, right? You do stuff, right? You have to go. When you cook and you gotta go sit down, right? That's impairment, right? Because you get tired of fatigue, right? You already need, you need the seat to sit
Well, I
down.
just thought I needed to sit down
No,
because my pain.
no, trust me, man. Trust me. You can, because your
I
mind
I'm
probably telling you,
tired.
oh, I can, you probably tell you, oh, I can do it. So when you get up there and start doing it, I'm tired.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
So what I need an energy drink or something?
No, you're impaired. It's gonna happen like that. Think about it, right? When you go out and go do your stuff, you get tired of fatigue, ready to come back.
Yeah, because when I go to get stuff, I'm like tired. I gotta come back home.
Yeah, that's part of it. That's part of the injury. It's part of the injury. You're gonna get tired real fast. You only can handle stuff for a certain amount of hours before you get down. And
I
these
wonder
guys,
if coffee would help. No.
well, you can try it, but I doubt it's gonna take away the impairment. You still function, but I doubt it's gonna take away the impairment.
We
This stuff
might
is
be able to go jail if we stop.
but think about this, right? This is stuff you can deal with situations. And you probably have to be saying to yourself over and over again, why am I going through this? This is all to do with that. Yeah.
Okay,
All to
in
do
your
that.
engineering thing.
You gotta do this. I told you. I told you
No, they done.
no, because I went, you know, when you on the phone,
We didn't go down there. We just
no,
told you heard it.
no. I told you I went down there to go heat my food up. Right? The food that you made last night, I had a little corn. I told him to heat it up. You know, let's go heat it up. I was going to the
He
microwave.
probably
Yeah.
did that because I told him to get my clothes. So he
Yeah,
probably,
he
but
probably
they
did.
dried.
Yeah,
They dried.
but
They did yesterday.
but whoever it was, it's still something. So I went down to the basement because I,
He
you know
probably
what?
thought it was his
You know,
clothes.
also too, I'm glad that I went down there because I forgot my charger to my thing. Right? I put it on top of the thing when I heat my food up. When I got my food last night. I got it, but I forgot. No, it ain't going nowhere, but I'm saying like I forgot that I left it. So when I went down there, I was okay, boom, right there, right? But in the process, I said, oh, I seen that, and I went down to the basement. Went down to the basement, I had to take a pee. Take a pee, right? And dry or something, right? Nothing in the washing machine.
No, it was dried. He said he probably put his clothes in. Or more
But
than
what did he say
likely.
today? He said he said dry.
Or more than likely what happened is the dryer started running.
No, because Andrew would have told you. He would have told you where they at. You called
No,
and
he
asked him.
said he dried it because he told me he
take this plate down, man. Kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun. Yeah. Kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun. When I went down, I missed it. It was in your chair in the dining room, and I missed it. But he put it in that chair right on campus. So when he's walking in, he ain't gonna look. I'm not gonna look to the left. It's right there. So. Kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, some of that. Some of that. What? How do I look? She got it. Yeah, man. Obafemi. Oba. 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 Yeah, man. I used to watch wrestling a lot, man. I don't watch well I watch it still somewhat. But I don't watch it like I used to, man. It ain't the same. Ain't the same like it used to be back in the 80s, man. In the Attitude Era. Um, it's like what they call it. It's like shit. It's so damn predictable, man. At least even back then with the wrestling shit back then, it was hard for you to figure it out. But we don't have that these days, man. So um, I don't watch it too much.
I could see a big machine that was taking.
Actual 5-star reviews at Bob's Playday sectional. Performed for 5 stars.
Oh, but
What's up, everybody?
man, let me see what this is. Oh, what the fuck? Wow. We gotta face this dude twice a year. Damn it. Damn it. Son bitch. Goodness gracious. Look. Hello. TV. I be watching these YouTube shorts, man. It be tripping me out. They were just showing like couples, like in their happy moments before they see they boyfriends or husbands. and they be all smiling like this, and then all of a sudden they see their boyfriend or husband, and they go, "That's crazy." That's just crazy. You can tell they've been in a relationship for a long time. If she gonna be smiling and shit, and then all of a sudden she see him, and then all of a sudden she just go from smiling to like, you know what I mean, like, hey girl, how you doing? And yeah, that's what they did. They caught an act. They recorded their ass and see, you see them, and then I mean, that's what I was looking at because they played the music. And I was watching this shit because it was certain moments they be all in their phone and they talk to somebody else. As soon as they see their man or their husband, I mean their boyfriend or their husband, they go, they be like this, and all of a sudden they go, that shit's funny. Well, how you doing, Chrissy? How's your day going? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. You know, you come if you're hold on, I gotta get rid of this person. Right, but I'm finna let y'all know right now. If you come in here speaking that foreign shit, I'm an American. Sorry, right? I don't know any type of second language. I mean, no disrespect to nobody else, but you can't come on here speaking to me like that. I'm not going. First of all, I'm end up ignoring you, right? I've been ignoring people, right? But I'm saying like, I'm not going to address this no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to come here and speak plain English, man. You can't be coming on here with fucked up names and then try to talk regular and shit. Not talk regular, but I'm saying like talking in foreign language. I don't understand. You know, again, if I had a intellect as far as like speaking foreign language and shit like that, it would be no problem. But I don't understand. You know, you go. I feel like with people like that, you go to those areas that have that shit. Yeah, it really is, man. It really is. It just amazes me why how people just, like, I know everything is for a reaction, right? But I don't even give a reaction. Like I done sat here on this live. I've been on here 42 minutes, right? Um, but I've been on here like I've just been on here watching TV while I'm online because obviously I have to wait for people to talk to us to have a conversation. I literally sat here like maybe 20 minutes, 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, majority of the time, and people were just coming on talking shit like this comment right here, right? I'm gonna ignore it, right? And they're gonna look stupid. So, translate options. I don't. What would that be at? They don't give you. They don't give you that. It's mute, highlight video, effects picker, stickers, green screen, retouch, create highlight and lighting and close. That's it. So ain't no translate option. So if they gonna come here with some bullshit, it just doesn't make any sense. Oh well, shit. They need to tell me where the fuck it is because like shit. I'm so. It's funny. I've been on YouTube for a year, right? And I still don't know how. I don't know how to. I don't know how to work the shit out of all the little kinks because I'm not taking it super duper serious. I do, but I don't, right? But I'm saying I don't need to go through all that shit to just know. You feel what I'm saying? This shit is boozy as hell. Like, what the fuck you gonna come with? Listen, I'm gonna put it to you like this, right? Because people always want to. What they want to do is they want to separate the individual because you're on the internet from the actual person, right? No, I'm this way 24 fucking 7. You come on here with that bullshit, I'm not going to. Either I'm not going to acknowledge you, or I'm gonna get your ass up out of here. This is for civil talk only, man. I don't entertain that bullshit. I do it because I choose to. I can give a fuck about it. But they still waste their time. Shit, I can pick a, yeah, I do pick and choose when they engage, right? But I'm saying I can also, what like I've been doing is tune that shit out. Or, but what it is it won't be nobody in here. It'll be the moment they come in here talking shit, they get the fuck up out of here immediately. So I don't have to pick and choose. Really, honestly, I don't have to pick and choose. Really, I can just get rid of their motherfucking ass. If they come back, be the same response. You're gonna get your ass up out of here. You're not finna fuck up my life and make shit, make shit all difficult for me. No, you know, because again, like when I'm not on here, you can't, you know what I mean? I don't have to worry about that shit. But when I come on here, I have thick skin. If that's the case, I would have been and ran from YouTube a long time ago. Yeah, but I know Chatbot does that shit for you. Because think about it, I know it'd be people who just come on here just randomly talk. You know what I'm saying? They don't come in here saying what up, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think most of these motherfuckers don't have no home training though, to be honest with you. If it is somebody who's civil on here, they don't have no home training. But I don't treat nobody no different because you on the fucking internet. I don't. And I'm talking about some shit even amongst the fucking trolls, right? I know that there's trolls on here, but I'm not gonna just get out of my character because, oh, okay, just for the internet. Is somebody behind it? Is somebody? Oh, they ain't real. It's bullshit. It's the same motherfuckers it's the same way like me. They come on here to entertain themselves by engaging in people's lives, whether they want to choose to or not, right? You have the option to go to particular live. If you don't want to, just simply don't bring your ass on here. But people make that shit difficult, right? For what fucking reason? I don't know, right? But I don't have to entertain this shit. I can get your motherfucking ass up out of here quick. I just want to see how long they're gonna carry it on before I get rid of their motherfucking ass. That's it. Oh yeah, I do. And they ain't here. They ain't here right now. So because they ain't here right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm allowing it, right? Because I can get rid of it myself. Because this is my life, right? I can get rid of it. I can get rid of everybody, right? The people who want that bullshit, right? But I entertain it because you have nothing better to do, right? Yeah, I didn't have to come on here today. I've been choosing to come on here every day or every other day, right? Because I'm having, you know what I'm saying? See, look, she's here. My sister's here. She came and got rid of these motherfuckers. See how fast that was? No, you don't have to. Look, oh, talking to me there. Eleanor's good. You can bring her back. Okay, you can give her. You can bring Eleanor back. She's cool. You can bring her back. But I'm saying like, yeah, like she's one of them. They come in here and just start shooting. You feel what I'm saying? They come in and start shooting. I don't have to worry about that shit. Hell yeah, it's more difficult people than normal ones on here, Christy. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you gotta have thick skin. Because I have thick skin in life. You know what I'm saying? So this shit right here is like it's a breeze. You feel what I'm saying? I just don't have to. I don't have to allow it on here. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, again, my talks when I come on here and engage with y'all, I want to have serious talk with y'all. We could joke around like yesterday. It was shit. I was on here fucking around and talking shit. The moment I left, when I went downstairs, I told people to hold on. I'll be right back. But I guess you need to be on the video for people to stay engaged. Once you leave this motherfucker, they gone. You heard me. You heard me talking to you, Eleanor. Bring her back because she's cool. That shit crazy. It's funny because I put the on my live. I put the damn. I put it in the what I put on here as my title, right? And people just come on here and just start talking like, what the fuck? Okay, sister. But people just come on here just because, right? Like, oh, I'm fucking bored, so I'm gonna start fucking around and playing with people. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, like sometimes sometimes people don't take that shit. They don't take it lightly, man. And these motherfuckers be gone. I'm talking about erased off of this earth. What I think about this alien disclosure? I'm not surprised, right? It was always been a curiosity of mine since I was little, right? But now that I'm older and I have more discernment about the alien disclosure, right? I do. This is my own belief, right? It's not nobody else's, right? I do believe that we're from somewhere else besides here, right? So these aliens that we're encountering, right? Because we don't have the memory of what's going on, LL. That they reveal themselves in such a way, right, to where they don't want to frighten us. But once people, the people who's woken up, they won't be surprised, right? So me meeting the alien, right? I might get startled because I don't know, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be surprised. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that, uh, yeah, because the government do make a lot of shit up, but nah, that shit, that's not by accident. You know what I'm saying? So even with the movie Disclosure Day, right? That shit, people don't really realize the shit that they put in movies, right? It'd be, it'd be, it'd be actual. It's planting, right, to let you know the actual truth that goes over your head. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really pay attention to at the movies that you watch. You feel what I'm saying? Not all of them like that, but I'm saying some of them is like that. You just got to be able to read between the lines. You feel what I'm saying? It don't say what in the Bible. Yeah, Jojo, yeah, it's something definitely going on. And me, I'm so curious that I want to know. I'm not one of them people who just turn a blind eye and get scared and shit. I actually go into it. I want to know more, right? I'm not one of them motherfuckers who's like, oh man, you just speaking ignorant and this and that. Like when you hear people talk about we're the only people that's we're the only planet is in if it we're the only planet in all of existence. That's bullshit. That's seriously bullshit. Like we got a whole big ass universe, and you mean to tell me that we're the only people that's in existence? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Yeah, everything about it. Everything is really a distraction, though, Robbie. Right? But I'm saying it's up to us as human beings to pick the right distractions that we want to entertain ourselves in, right? And the UFO files is a distraction that I want to entertain. Not entertain, but I want to pay attention to because I know there's something more than that. You know what I'm saying? So I would engage that shit. I don't give a fuck if somebody say, "Oh man, you looking at that bullshit." No, you don't have to worry about it. Whatever I eat don't make you shit. Remember, again, whatever I eat don't make you shit. So what you worried about it for? So that's what I want. I want to put my energy into that, and it's not all my energy into it, right? It's to really find out what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? But people will love to tell you all the time. This goes on not only on here, but it goes on in the out here in the actual real world. And the first thing you start talking about something other than what we accustomed to doing, these motherfuckers will tell you that you loony. Yeah, or try to put you in a loony bin, put you in a psych ward and some more shit, right? When you the person in the right mind, and these people are asleep. And see, that's the thing that I don't really have a discussion with a lot of people, right? I don't put my energy into ignorance. I just don't, right? And if ignorance pisses me off, right? It's not because um it's not because these people just doing it purposely, right? No, let me rephrase that. It's not because uh these people are, what's the word? They know better, right? They know better, but they choose not to open up their minds to have an understanding, right? So I don't deal with ignorance, right? So when you hear people out in regular public, you know what I'm saying? Telling you the moment they hear some shit outside of the normal, they tell you, "Oh no, you tripping, right? You tripping. The fuck is wrong with you? How am I tripping?" It's because you don't want to open up your mind to have an understanding to what's really happening. So in other words, you're gonna be the first motherfucker going because you're not you're so programmed to do the same shit, right? But you don't want to expand your mind. You know, I put it to you like this. In my humble opinion, we're expansive beings, right? Expansive beings to here on this planet to learn, right? Whatever lessons we're going through in life, right? It just depends on what you want to pick and choose to again partake in. But I know, but my heart of hearts, I understand. I know what's going on, right? And nobody can take me up out of that truth that I know. What's going on, S. Wallace? It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. My goodness. It's good to see you. Um, so let me go back to these comments real quick. Real quick. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Mick said, let me see. He says, a sane person in a room full of insane people will look weird to everybody in the room. Hell yeah. That's me. Right? That's me. They would call me the weirdest motherfucker in the room. And you know what? I would sit back and laugh. I would do this and laugh. Because you choose to stay in ignorance, and I choose not to. What the first cancel like it's so but maybe years from now, but think about this, right? It's even back in the caveman days, right? That's undeniable facts. It was life before this. It's just that we, as human beings in this day and age, right? I think we have some erasure that we don't remember, and I think our job is to be on this earth and go through the trials and tribulations that we go through to have and understand and to remember where we came from, and to have that and to have a better, I guess to achieve higher ascension, in my humble opinion. Right, I think that's what it is, right? And I'm intrigued by that shit. I can't turn my brain off to that. Yeah, yep. They so programmed though, little Joe. They so programmed that goddamn well the religion is a fear-based thing. Why the fuck would you want to partake in the fear-based things, right? Telling you if you cuss, if you commit adultery, if you do this and you do that, you're gonna go to hell. Which I was taught to believe there was a hell, right? But it isn't a hell, right? That's a state of mind. There's no actual hell. That's a state of mind, right? So when you put fear-based shit and try to put it off on me, I ain't entertaining none of that shit. Yeah, exactly right. But think about it, right? That's the people who stay asleep, right? Who want to stay in that false reality, and then they'll die with it. I choose not to. You know what I'm saying? I choose not to because hell no, man. If the shit is put around me and swarming around me it will be knowing little shit here and there, little intuitions here and there. I can't ignore that shit. I could, but I choose not to. You feel what I'm saying? It is. This is Earth Romy. Romy Rome is the hardest. I believe it's the hardest lesson that us as human beings are going through. Appreciate you, Robbie. Most definitely, man. I definitely got that. Appreciate you, S. Wallace. Yeah, most definitely. I'm a very intuitive, curious person. And my curiosity, the moment I know some shit, it gets even more curious. And I want to stay in that, right? Because again, it doesn't give me it doesn't make me feel guilty for what I'm looking at, right? It doesn't make me feel like I feel like shit because I'm looking at it. No, I want to know more, right? Of what I've been missing, or what I haven't never known. Ain't no motivational lesson. We talking, bro. So if it's a motivational lesson, if you think it is, no disrespect to you, those Australians, you can either be in here or you can cut. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. It took me a while to understand that shit though. Romy wrong, but that shit blew my mind. Hey, Unique, how you doing? It's good to see you again, Miss Lady. I'm okay. We having this deep conversation. Yeah, exactly, Mick. Me and you, we here with this, bro. So you understand? You on that level like me? Exactly, right? Like we're to me, and I stand on this until my dying breath. We're all gods. because we come from that higher that higher being, right? It's just that we forgot where we came from. Man, I don't have a reason to hate Trump, right? Trump is a distraction, man. The whole politics shit is a whole. That's another diversion, right? To keep people talking. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, talking to me. Pin my cash up if you could, because I try to figure it out on my own, but I can't do it myself. I mean, pin that the message you just put on there. Talking to me. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what we are. I still believe we are gods having a human experience, and we were sent here to we were sent here for a job to do that we have no that we don't know about, and we're trying to find out what it is what it is that we're here to do. You feel what I'm saying? So, but people would tell you that you're not. So what we do is we submit ourselves to feeling like we're less than, you know, which is the shit that we go through in life already, you know. And because we've been conditioned this way, because we know no better, right? We've been programmed, right? All of us, right? But it takes an individual with a stronger mind to be able to fight that shit and be like, nah, fuck this. No, I want to know what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? I want to really know what's really going on. And if it takes for me to be unalive, not that I want that to happen, right? Then I'm gonna do so. I'm gonna do so because I'm not afraid. I'm not tucking my tail like everybody else doing. Yeah, yeah, most definitely, mate. It's a lot of history. It's a lot of history that we haven't been told, right? That um that we seeking to find, right? Just the history, right? The informational things that we really need to know instead of what they taught us. You feel what I'm saying? Like for instance, right? Why can't nobody go to Antarctica? And why? And the thing is, have people ever realized that Antarctica is just not all ice? That's a place you can't even fly over. Why is that? Because they put these laws saying you can't go over there, right? Because they're not trying to disclose the truth about what's going on. And I'm from the West, man. Hussein. I'm from the West, man. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And I don't listen. I don't partake in none of that, man. What's in that book is half truth. It's not the full truth, right? So I'm not going to be committed to that, right? No, you're not gonna put that in me and then all of a sudden give me all the rest of the shit that's going on, right? And tell me otherwise. I'm just not gonna do it, right? I cuss like a goddamn sailor. You can't tell me to be quiet. I'm not gonna get in trouble. I'm not gonna get in trouble and get cast down like they always say. You're gonna go get cast down in the hell if you're doing the wrong thing. So me cussing like a sailor is bad? Fuck out of here. That's a damn illusion. They want you to believe in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. All that shit. Like, listen. It's a reason why nothing has been. Well, actually, to be honest with you, it's stuff that we can't see that's around us to this day. You feel what I'm saying? That we can't see with our naked eye. That they're walking amongst us, right? They have to blend in because if it stands out, you know how much shit will hit the fan. Because again, this shit has been hidden from us, right? So that would make us more mad than anything that we did on this earth. Is the non-disclosure, right? Is them hiding shit from us. Is them putting shit away from us because they feel like we can't handle it. Which honestly, a lot of people can't handle the shit because they don't have that type of mindset. You feel what I'm saying? But again, like the shit we doing, right? We're getting up, going to work every day, or people that did that pulled back from that, right? And when the monetary system gets taken away, I'm gonna be sitting back laughing, right? Because we've been indoctrinated to do just that. You think we've been born on this earth to do that shit? I mean, really, really ask yourself. Do you think that we were on this earth to do that, or do you think we're on this earth to help each other in the right way instead of this backwards ass way? Yeah. Listen. In my humble opinion, I think we are the universe. We are. We just having this experience down here, right? That we have been taken away from our divinity. You know what I'm saying? But very true. I tell people all the time, animals don't pay rent. They don't do shit that we do. But we're the only ones that do that. We got these natural resources out here, man, that was never taught to us. You feel what I'm saying? And because we're so much in scarcity, right? In survival mode, that we're gonna go to just that of what we know. You know what I'm saying? So um so again, right? Again, we don't know this stuff, right? And of course that's gonna make people frightened because we're human beings. We have these feelings and emotions and everything, right? We're only gonna react to what we know, right? Or what we choose to just keep ourselves in. But it takes us as a race, right, to really open up our minds to something different, man. Is he there with you? Shorts, is he there with you? And see, the thing is that little Jojo, I wasn't gonna come on here talking about this, man, because people ain't ready for that type of conversation. Big same thing with you, man. People ain't ready for these type of conversations, man. I could be sitting at, I could be, we could be here talking about this shit on a regular basis, man, and I would never get bored of it. Happy birthday, Dixon. Happy birthday, man. I mean, happy birthday, little man. Yeah, exactly. People don't really understand that shit. All this stuff has been put into you from the moment you're born, right? You come into this existence as a free spirited human being, and all the shit that they put into you has programmed you to be under their tutelage. Why? I mean, I don't understand why people don't understand that shit. It's not rocket scientists. I mean, it's not science, but it's not rocket science. It's there dangling in front of your face, and you really don't understand that shit. That's the ignorance I'm talking about. What's going on, Jen? Oh, it's oh shit. Well, I don't want to butcher the last name. That's why I ain't said it. Yeah, it's definitely rigged, man. It's definitely rigged. Most definitely. Nelson. I appreciate you, man, for coming on here chiming in. Follow what's happening, bro. For sure, man. Appreciate you, brother. You know I'm on here spitting this real shit, man. For real. People don't understand this shit. It's just people getting fucked with no Vaseline. Every day of their lives, dude. And the shit makes me so mad because they dangle little trinkets over your ass and just tell you that if you just do this, you're gonna have a great decent life, right? You won't go through no stress. You won't go through this and that. That's the biggest fucking illusion that I've ever seen in my life, man. The biggest fucking illusion. And the thing is that because I've seen what I've seen, I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. It's just once you see, I'm telling you, once you understand, you wake up to this shit and you see it for what it really is. What you gonna want to do? You gonna want to stop completely, man. I promise you, because the shit is annoying. Like it's really annoying. Like they're making us conform to some shit that's put out here. Like you get water from the goddamn rivers and lakes. You get sun. You get the electricity from the sun. You get food from coming from the ground. But they put rules and regulations on that shit. So we have to go to the store to go get it. And all that shit at the store is fake. But because we don't know no better, right? We only go about what we know. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know who the fuck Big Shaq is. We're basically the only consumers, just basic consumers, like you said, Aaron. Consumers. We're very dependent on the government, right? Was this shit, which it should be no government, period. And I remember there was a time back in the day before we was even in existence, it was no government, right? We governed ourselves, right? It wasn't that. Appreciate you, bud. Yeah, exactly. All the shit they put us under, man, for simply trying to conform into to a system that rotates, that constantly rotates to the same shit. And once you again, because the control is real. Once you don't conform to that shit, they're gonna find a way to get your ass up out of here, put you away forever, like you never been in this existence ever in this life at all. What you Boston Tea Party, Aaron? What you mean? Yeah, like that's. I mean, even when I have conversations with people out in public, right? I bring myself down to their level just to hear them out, right? I can't come at them and shoot the breeze with them like this because they're gonna feel like, oh yeah, we got another lazy person over here, right? But there's no such thing as lazy. It's what this in this lifetime and what society has deemed people as being lazy. When you're not being productive, quote unquote, to go out to go prove yourself to be productive, right? That means you ain't shit. You ain't no human entity like anybody else. It's stupid to me. Very, 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 very stupid. You can't tell me otherwise. You can't. See, good to see you again, though, church. Yeah, conform, man. 'Cause, listen, if nobody in here seen this movie, right? I want y'all to take this down, man. It's very, very important. This movie to me is like the blueprint, right? But it's already been other shit before this movie. But I'm saying, like, look at this movie, man, and it tells you everything you need to know about what we live in, about what we live in. You feel what I'm saying? And this movie came out in '88. You all take this down. The movie is called They Live. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. The movie is called They Live. It's Roddy Piper's in that, the wrestler that passed away some years back. Yeah, it's exactly. I mean, this it's all it's just this is corporatocracy, man, that we living in. Okay, sister. Okay, chat with me later. Hope to see you back here talking to me. Good to see you again. Most definitely. And make sure it's a straw man. PCP. I'm not even gonna go into the whole straw man shit because that'd be a topic that we can talk about all day. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of layers that go with that. A lot of it, man. Yeah, it's a great movie. You have it on man. I'm telling you. Okay, so listen. That when y'all looked at that movie, right? Did that movie tell you what? Did that movie tell you what you need to know about the world? Appreciate you, Mater. Thank you. Appreciate you, Aaron. Good looking out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you with this with these topic conversations, man. Yep, exactly. I remember that shit. Yeah, I remember it. Read the book 1984. Let me screenshot that. 1984. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. George Orwell. Okay. All right. All right. I appreciate the jokes, though, Miss CX. I appreciate the jokes. But seriously, man, like I can watch that movie 100 times, man, and it's every time I watch it, it's always refreshing. It just refreshes my mind. Like I watched that shit since I was a kid, and I'm watching it even as an adult. I still, every time I look at that shit, I still get reminded all the fucking time. It's like I seen it for the first time that we really living in this shit. We really living in this shit. Well, I'll tell you one thing, yo, Aaron. I'll tell you one thing, right? People won't because they'll stay in ignorance. You know what I'm saying? They'll stay in ignorance. And so it'll be, sadly, unfortunately, it's going to be two sides. It's going to be the side of people who want to continue to fuel the machine, the system, and then there's people who want to fight back, who bump against it on a regular basis. And I'm on this side, not ever on this side. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, Duke. Look, listen, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. You know, because again, I've chose out of everybody else that I've been around to separate myself to have this understanding and meaning. Nobody has told me none of this shit. This is stuff that I researched and I looked up, and all the shit connected. It connected all the dots that I needed to know. Listen, no, it's not. No, not them. Not them. Not them. Not them. Not them, Aaron. It's the 13 families.
Taiwan is a country of many cultural influences. Historians say the first people came here more than
Love, man. Love India, man. You know, shout out to India.
influences are quickly gaining ground. Many Taiwanese adhere to Eastern philosophies and traditions. Taiwanese culture is a massive
See, I'm glad we on this talk, man, because this is what I like to talk about. This is some shit that we need to tap into reality with. That people just turn a blind eye to on a regular basis. And that shit is boozy as hell. What's going on, Ed? No, we talking about some real shit in here. You know, we talking about the system and the world we live in. You know, no connected dots. I'm quite sure if you want to go play that, you can. You know what? I seen the Ants movie, right? But I didn't see all of it to have to look into to siphon it, right? I need to look into that. I appreciate you putting it out there. Aaron. I'm tough. Oh no, I'm not tough, man. No. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like these the people that operate this shit behind the scenes and we can't ever see. These motherfuckers gonna make sure to stay operating this shit to where we stay the way they gonna keep the information away from us. They're gonna keep doing that because they know for a fact that if we all come together, it's gonna be so powerful that they can't stop it, and that's what they don't want. So they're gonna put a lot of they're gonna make sure that they strategically do that shit in such a way without even being in prison, right? They're gonna do it in such a way to where we're gonna conform even if we don't have to be in a cell, and that's the sad part about it. Right, dude.
But I tell you what, you want to have some serious lung problems to buy this stuff. How much it costs? How much? For a pound? Yeah.
Yeah, and they really they throw perfectly fresh food that hasn't been used. They throw on the fucking garbage before give it to homeless people, right? But if you do help homeless people, they'll in the government terms, right? It's aiding and abetting the homeless, right? So it's illegal to aid and abet the homeless. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Don't they terrorists to Muslims? What that mean? It's crazy, man. Like you literally get in trouble for helping the homeless, man. That right there alone, that whole line right there alone should make you should infuriate your ass. Like to just basically you can't aid to bed the homeless.
Generations of knowledge contribute to the dishes she is making for us today. One of her specialties, rooster testicle soup, and it contains a mixture of both the usual-looking chicken testicle and the black bone version.
Yeah, man. Everybody's supposed to be treated equally, man. But they don't. We live in this reality where there's no equal. There's no equal amount of sovereignty. You know, it's divide and conquer. You know what I'm saying? Individualism. Appreciate you, Soy. You shame to you.
So we could just sort of tuck into it.
You mean it blunt?
Sad, man. It's just sad. It's just sad. And the thing is, I think about this shit all the time. I do within myself, and it bugs me, man, because I'm like, damn, we going back and forth with each other about stupid ass shit, man. When we got bigger fish to fry, and people don't give a fuck. They entertain and they keep entertaining because they love it.
On a regular basis. I've eaten testicles of all kinds in my travels, but this is a first. Black balls.
Yeah, see, that's sad too. Though. Dude, that's sad too, man. Like that's the type of ideology that they want that they put out here in this world, in this world, and that's caused a ripple effect with everybody. Because people, I'm telling you, people who so indoctrinated into this and what we talking about, they don't want to be around none of this type of shit. They don't want to be around none of it because they feel like we feeding bullshit to the masses, and we're not.
Those are really good.
Yeah, that shit like that. Working 2 jobs to make this meat, and that shit really don't cover for every goddamn thing. It's stupid, man.
Inside of a paper thin balloon membrane.
Most definitely.
The moment you put any too pressure at all, the whole thing just explodes in your mouth. So that kind
I,
of
see, and they won't tell you that shit. See, they give you, they put the fake news on for you and give you and feed you propaganda, and you'll buy people will buy into that shit like it's something real.
awesome. Thank you very much. This is so good.
Yeah, that people down. I don't understand what you're saying though, Grado, but you know, it's crazy, man. Who the fuck is Chris Gale? Don't know.
Running your first 5K? Hummer. His first date behind the wheel. Will be. Choosing lane for your first. Not easy. Progressive understands. First times can be challenging.
Nope, don't know who he is.
Created without payment program.
That vote shit, crazy too. The whole fucking politics and the presidency is it's a farce. It's nothing real about that shit. That's why they had Trump in office as a distraction. And people think that he the one that they call the shots, man. Yeah, and you're not free. You're not free. Every day you get up and go to work and make money, you're not free, right? What you do is, you basically conforming to what they actually do without physically putting you in jail. I don't do weights.
throughout the world, the
I'm
skyscraper
telling you, when most people wake up from the shit, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a whole different world, man. And they're gonna feel stupid because they're gonna be feel stupid because they're gonna be like, damn, we really haven't been living our lives like this, and they played us. They played us all.
one is also a food destination for locals and tourists alike. I'm in search of a few snacks. That's why I'm here. But first,
Yeah, exactly. You own nothing. You don't have no rights. It's all in a form of control, right? It's the haves and have-nots.
Taipei 101 has over 50 elevators, and the one that I'm riding in right now is the fastest in the world. We're traveling at a little over 37 miles an hour, which means that we'll reach the observation deck, the 89th floor, in a little under 39 seconds, which is right about now. Michael Chulu is joining me to explain how this architectural marvel
Yeah, the IRS shit is bullshit too. You basically pay taxes into what you're doing with working, and you don't get hardly half the shit that you don't work the whole year for. None of that shit. That right there alone should make you think about it. Like all the money that you're making and getting compensated of, which you don't never get a full 100% of it, you literally get not even a third of it, and you feel like you're balling.
Incredible. So how does it work? If this is the building and the wind is coming from this direction, the ball actually tilts towards the wind. So as the building tilts, it's corrected. Wow, that's impressive. I like that. Before I hit the restaurants, I have to check out one more thing. The observation deck. It's windy, it's damp, it's a little bit
Yeah, I mean, but the funny part about it is I do get it, and that's what they're scared of. I do get it. They feel like I'm telling you. Well, I'm gonna tell you this: the richest person is a homeless person.
now the cuisine at Taipei
The richest person is a homeless person.
the country itself. There's no better way to find out than to hit the food court. This is
Was quite a stretch, dude.
the Taiwanese love Japanese hot pots and sushi. Fresh sea urchin. That katsudon looks good. There's the Taiwan favorite, oyster omelet, and lots of noodles and fried rice dishes. This is a classic Korean-style rice bowl. They're going to put some barbecue meat pie right on top of
The
that.
freestyle person, break it down for me, Aaron. The freestyle person do it what?
Fried egg. The great thing about Korean barbecue rice bowls is you can pick from
Yeah,
all sorts of pickle vegetables
it's
to go with
absolutely crazy, man.
your barbecue meat. Beautiful.
And think about this: they still are to this day. It's just a new form of racism, not racism, but a new form of enslavement, modern day enslavement. They don't have to bind you with shackles and chains. You know what I'm saying? To keep you conforming to this shit.
That's bizarre. What's that saying? A pig by any other name? Thank you. Nothing better than Taiwanese chitlins.
Yep, they are. They most definitely are. I'm telling you, and they have so much wisdom. They have so much wisdom.
Some sauteed cabbage, some hot
So much wisdom, man. I'm telling you.
and a sizzling hot pot filled with cubes of dried pig's blood and pig's intestines. Yummy. Whoa, that's very spicy. This thing is loaded with Szechuan peppercorns. A lot of ginger. That's very, very good. That might be one of the best chitlin dishes I've had in a long time. Not at all too overpowering with aroma or aftertaste, if you know what I mean. Sometimes chitlins, if they're not cleaned right, can be a little funky. And to add a little textural interest, there are the little bits of blood cake. You really won't believe me when I tell you that it tastes kind of like nothing at all, but the texture is funky. Essentially, it's blood jello. Doesn't sound very good, does it? But it tastes completely ordinary. More than 12,000 people come through this building every day. So this small city of sorts has its own grocery store. Just like Saturday morning at my home market, there's lots of samples.
Yeah, that's all propaganda. It's all the shit that they read off of. They read off of prompts, and it don't be something that comes directly out of them. They get a script and they read it to us, and hopefully it'll attract the masses, and it has for eons.
It's faintly spoiled, but in a good way. Oh, one of my favorites in the whole world, mentai. I don't know why it's not more popular. Teeny little sacks of salted, spicy fish roe. You can see those little eggs.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, what are they saying? There's a sale on spicy tiny dried shrimp. I think that's what they were saying.
Nope, don't know. They know who it is. Don't know.
Those are completely disgusting. I love that. Teeny little shrimp, salted, left out to dry. So they've got that sort of turned seafood flavor. I love that. It's great on rice. Believe me, it's true. And like most supermarkets these days, there's a section devoted entirely to local foods. Oh. pigeon egg? Real pigeon eggs?
Yeah, the judge shit, man. The judges and all that shit. It's ran by private corporations, man. It's all about money. Money that's backed by nothing.
Made it in soy and black tea to get that striking black color. Somehow, they taste like neither one. They just taste like old egg yolks. I think you better put the lid back on those there children.
They aren't. Them motherfuckers go through some training for 6 months and don't even know half of the laws that's they've set in place. They got people out here, like regular ordinary people, out here owning their ass because they don't know their history, or they don't know their rules. So when they get busted out with some information, they don't know how to conduct that because they've never been taught that. I mean, you only get trained for 6 months. That's it. You don't get trained for 2 or 3 years about everything. You get trained for 6 months, and that's it. Yeah, cheap labor, sweat equity. That's what they want, man. The younger you are, the more they want that sweat equity. And when you get old, you dry up like a prune. They don't want your ass no more. They discard your ass like trash. It's the same thing like they do with food.
$7,000 a pound. You've probably never experienced tea quite like this. Not only is tea part of every meal here, sometimes tea is actually the meal itself. They don't just drink it, they eat it. I think it's time to truly appreciate the Penguin tea obsession.
Union? What you mean, Aaron? Union about what?
Lovey, nice to meet you. Lovey Say is an official tea guide for the city of Penguin. First on her list is to introduce me to tea master Min Chung Fong so I can taste the local favorite Bao Chung tea.
You want to try some?
Please, I'd love to try them. Pretty much in any language, this means do you want to try some? I like that.
Union voting blocks? Has no bearing to the American people.
And Mr. Fong
Has no bearing to nothing, man. It's all propaganda. I mean, tell me, when people go out there to vote, they look stupid because it's not elected, it's elected.
look, smell, taste. Very,
They be feeling like I be seeing people out here with their fucking buttons on their shirts and shit, stars on it, say, oh, I voted. You voting for nothing. You voting for nothing at all.
time to go
You voting to keep the propaganda going.
Penguin. There are more than 2,200 acres of fields here, and many of the trees are decades old.
No, I don't watch none of that shit. I don't watch nothing that has to do with anything because I figured it out. So I don't watch no kind of news, no mayor shit, no nothing.
Feelings will be picked by hand.
That's a big ass distraction. So I mean, I'm focused on what's really happening, not all that bullshit they put out on TV.
Part of the plant is picked. The new growth is known as the tea heart.
Some tea farmers will distinguish with one heart and two leaves, or one heart with three leaves.
How do they do it?
Like this.
Very nice. It's a beautiful plant. And it smells nothing like it's going to end up later on when you're drinking.
Do I support abortion? No, I don't.
Now I'll take you to meet our best tea masters in our valley.
Cool. When it comes to champion tea farmers, Chung Yi Wan is the guy to beat. He is a two-time winner of the Penguin Tea
Cam, I don't know. I don't have a clue. I ain't paying that person no mind. Person probably a bot anyway.
for about 15 hours to begin fermenting and withering. They're then put through this dryer to remove about 70% of the moisture and to stop the fermentation process. While the leaves are still warm, they're transferred into this machine, which gently
Yeah, it does, but they keep the separation going by giving people labels and shit. So
gets shaped a certain way. So that way
why the hell you watching the news, Unique? Turn that shit off.
the twisting takes about 3 minutes. Then the leaves are moved as quickly as possible to get another
Yeah, of course, dude, of course. I mean, when you got people like that who spit out ignorance, you just gotta ignore it. No, I don't believe in vaccinations, man.
to the Hay Wine restaurant where
Not at all.
chef creates entire meals made from tea, tea leaves, and even tea oil. Yeah. Oh yeah, I came a long, long way to come to this town to eat at this restaurant. back in the kitchen. Tea is, of course,
Yeah, get off that shit. They get into your mind with that shit. Your mind. So if they get you up here, they got you.
tea leaves themselves. It's
And they always remember that. They got you if they get you up there.
a small army to serve us.
Man, I appreciate it, man. I be hoping I make some sense or something, man. I hope I don't be out on here spitting out some rhetoric or some bullshit, you know. Just shooting out uh, penetrating thoughts and shit to post people's mind.
Yeah, and it looks like it's.
And I ain't reading off no damn script or nothing. This is just me talking.
Oh yeah,
How does it taste?
really intriguing.
Oh, I figured you did. I figured you did. You know, sometimes you got to give them what they want. Sometimes, because they want to feel, they want to act like they want to be heard and shit. So, you know,
I'm very
and
curious.
half the time they don't even reply back to you when you go back and forth with them.
The seed of tea, they brought it into tea oil, and then making this dish.
It always do, man. That's the shit that's the cycle that people got to break, Aaron. That's the cycle that people got to break because people are so in there, and all they got to do is present something, bring it to the table, whatever it is, and most people will fall in line with that shit because they feel like the government is doing a great job.
With just one more thing.
When in this lifetime, I've never ever seen no kind of change with no kind of president at all. And if you can't see that the writings on the wall with that shit, then you need help.
Pull up in your camera. Pick your favorite spot. First race or 50th season. A community that lives loud.
Yeah, okay, all right, Nate. For sure. Yeah, and you know why we can't come to no solutions either because it takes a collective group of people to do that. A lot of people. It's not up to one singular person because I'm only one singular person that can just talk about this stuff. But I need more. I need more help from people.
We're there for you. $10 back. I was back there.
I used to sell my Tesla stock to pay rent, and that is why I don't let rent day destroy my peace anymore. With split pay, I split my rent into two. Now I pay half on rent day and then the
I don't
other
know.
half later. No stress, no
You gotta figure that out.
so, oops, I forgot rent was
Jesus,
paid.
you gotta figure that out.
Rent is still paid in full. I just don't feel drained after. Your landlord doesn't even have to know. It works in all portals now, which is a total game changer. My landlord still gets paid in full, and I actually get to keep a little breathing room in my account.
I think you might have to go. I think you might have to go. Jesus on super chats, I guess, or something like that. I think. I'm not sure though.
Coffee, flowers afterward. Didn't even check my bank. Split your rent. Download Split Pay today. So I used to sell my Tesla stock to pay rent. Budgeting is hard, and literally everything is due on terms. And rent, that's the biggest one. Split Pay gave me some wiggle room so that I don't
I
have to
couldn't give you
pay
solutions on that because it takes more than one person.
payday. Now I pay half my rent on rent day, and the other half 2 weeks later.
Okay.
My landlord
All right,
still
Jesus.
gets paid in full, and I actually get to keep a little breathing room in my account. And guess what? It now works in
Who me? 6'3".
It's not about being broke. It's about
What up, Carl?
Travel outside any city in Taiwan, and you're quickly reminded of the beauty of this South Pacific island.
Do I know? I know his music. Yeah, I do. I know him.
One of the country's national treasures. This area
Oh yeah, I've been like this my whole life, man.
thrives
I used to get called Baby Bam Bam when I was like shit. When I was like 3 or 4
culture and food scene.
because I was always big.
Visitors come to Wulai not only for the history, but also for the world-renowned hot springs. All of this country is geothermic. In fact, there are over 100 hot springs in Taiwan. The springs in Wulai are renowned for their curative powers, and supposedly, they'll cure a host of ailments. If you can't relax here, you can't relax anywhere. This is one of the hottest tubs of water I've ever sat in. I feel like an ingredient in one of those steaming soup bowls we saw at the
Yeah, most definitely. I appreciate it, Aaron. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that, bro.
The nearby waterfall drops close to 300 feet and is said to release a high concentration of ions into the atmosphere, cleansing the air. Here in Wulai, visitors come for the mountains, the scenery, the waterfalls, the spas, the hot springs, but they stay for the food. Aboriginal culture is alive and well on Eat Street in Wulai. Greens that are foraged from the mountains themselves have been part of traditional Diane.
Oh, yeah, there was definitely chemtrails. Shit, they been doing that shit since I was a kid. It just probably got worse over the years. I remember seeing chemtrails when I was like 9, 8 or 9, when there was all that white smoke coming from the airplanes and shit. I used to see that shit on a regular basis. Never even gave me no thought, right? I'm just thinking that's what they do. Go up there and put out smoke. But then I started getting curious as to what the fuck they putting that shit out in the air for. They still do chemtrails? Damn. They fucking up. They fucking up the pollution, man. I mean, they fucking up the airspace, man. Just basically polluting the shit out. You know, you never know where it's come from.
Makes me strong. Chun Jun Lin is part of the family here at Tayabobo's, and she's introducing me to a house specialty, a dish they call dama noodles or dama mein. But this stuff isn't noodles at all. What is this?
It's a kind of meat, just original meat.
Aboriginal meat?
Aboriginal meat, yes, from a long time ago. No refrigerator. And we keep meat mixed.
Yeah, poison in the water. Shit, they be going up in the oceans, man, drilling holes and shit, fucking some shit up, and then it releases into the water and get all those chemicals in it, man. You drink the shit, man.
And then put into a jar to ferment. To serve dama mein, it's pulled from the jar and placed on a plate with ice. But how long does it sit on the shelf?
Just 2 weeks.
Just 2 weeks.
Yes,
So this is 2-week-old cured raw pork.
you are correct.
All right, I'll go with it. I've eaten stranger things in my life, but it's hard to remember one right now. I think I'll try the bees first. I eat a lot of bugs all over the world. These are some of the best I've ever had. Usually bugs have a lot of
What's going on, Jonas?
inside them. They're really squishy and they're really gross. These are very, very dry inside. They're crispy all over.
You said ED meds? What's ED meds?
Shoots from the indigenous betel nut tree.
Oh yeah, I don't pay no attention to that shit, dude.
It tastes like bamboo shoots or
That shit rolls off my shoulders, man. That shit don't even bother me at all. But they want it to stick with me. You know what I'm saying?
is in a class all of its own.
I got too much thick skin to be worried about some shit. Somebody repeating comments in the comment section, trying to make sure their voice is heard by repeating the same shit twice. It don't work on me. That's why I say they look stupid doing it. Like they look retarded, man. They don't know how stupid they look by doing shit like that. Because there's no effect on me at all. None.
I agree with you 100%.
I have zero fucks to give.
Fermented 2-week-old salted pork. Dama mein. Dama mein.
And you know, Duke, eventually when they don't get the memo, they end up leaving themselves. So
This tastes exactly like paper thin beef squirted with lemon juice. This is amazing. The salt and the rice.
what's going on in Cuba,
Transforms
Aaron?
itself. It's so putrid that it's gone completely sour. This is like the sauerkraut of pork. That's what this is. The other thing I like about this, it's very cooling because of the ice. Refreshing. I love that. This has been spectacular. I'm really into this. Now, I've tasted everything.
Okay.
Now I'm really gonna eat. Taiwan is a country on the move.
What? Who has no oil?
Of the night markets at Shilin to the tranquility and splendor of the tea fields at Pinglan. From ancient temples to Taipei 101. What's next on my plate? Who knows? Grilled snake meat.
Oh damn! See, so basically, the United States,
Just remember,
the United States have basically restricted them from having oil.
If it looks good, eat it.
if it looks good, eat it.
Look how long that is, man. That's fucking 66 years.
Chef, a food critic,
66 years. I mean, not 66 years, but I'm saying it's like
way to experience culture.
a little over 60 years, man.
No matter how strange or where you find it. I tend to stray far from the predictable culinary path. sampling tidbits that might seem a little
I
bizarre
never heard of
to
embargo.
taste buds. Tonight, dining on snake, and not just any snake.
He wants a piece of me.
I also sample more street foods than I can pronounce. Make my way through plates of sizzling sparrows and crunchy scorpions. Enjoy a home-cooked meal of worms and snails. And to top it all off, fermented fish sauce. Mmm. See what else crawls onto my plate here in northern Vietnam. I'm Andrew Zimmern, and this is Bizarre
Nope.
Foods.
No. Damn. It's crazy, man.
Vietnam is a vibrant Asian country that's ripe for growth and change. While agriculture is an important contributor to the Vietnamese economic engine, the country is quickly gaining status as an industrialized nation. Nowhere else is that more apparent than here in the capital city of Hanoi in northern Vietnam. For many of us, this city conjures up
I don't know who Hassan Parker is.
the American War of the 1960s.
I mean, Hassan Piker. I mean,
But the truth is that today, the majority of the population was born after 1974. This is a country of young, independent thinkers who have emerged from the shadows of 1,000 years of Chinese rule and a century of occupation by the French.
A national cuisine is oftentimes an unintended casualty of war. And here in northern Vietnam, food has always been more than just a source of nourishment.
oh shit! Yeah, if it's anything that has to do with the left and right, I definitely don't watch that shit. I don't watch nothing that has to do with no news, no politics, none of that shit.
Cuisine of northern Vietnam is
Yeah, fish sticks is good. That's what's happening.
and packed with attitude.
I'm focusing my culinary visit on northern Vietnam, mainly the Hanoi area. I also travel up the coast to check out the city of Hai Phong, along with a side trip to one of the world's great natural wonders, Ha Long Bay. Vietnamese cuisine is exciting because it's so
Yeah, it's two wings. It's exactly that. I just worded it differently.
dishes along the coast.
I just
Chinese-inspired one
I always say it the way I say it. I just say it's two different opinions or two different beliefs on something, but it's all formed into the same kind of agenda that they got going. Because there's nothing different. They just sell you dreams and make you believe if you vote for this or vote for that, I'll make change for you. Yeah, motherfucking lie. Every last politician, Republican, Democrat, it doesn't matter, man. They all lied to you. They all put all this bullshit in your head.
courtyard where the snake festival happens every year. My friend Vu Min To grew up in Hanoi and is joining me for this historical event. Dozens of native Vietnamese tribes gather here every year for the famous Snake Festival. It is a real honor to take part in the formal procession as
Hell yeah, they did.
giving money to the temple.
Sold us out like a motherfucker. Wow.
This ritual is followed by
Shit crazy, man.
snake dance.
So I said we all been played. Yep, all that shit combined, what you said just now, Luke. They all in cahoots with each other, man. So they present some shit to us in such a strategic way that we actually believe that these motherfuckers are actually fighting for us, and they've been continuing this shit over and over again. Same cycle, man, and nothing has changed. But people buy into that shit and they go out to the voting polls and
Still exist today.
protest. That shit has no meaning to it, man.
Centuries and now offers a little something for everyone.
Snake Festival has made me pretty hungry, and oddly, here in the food tent, there's none of the reptiles served. You have to head up the road to one of the restaurants that specializes in the ritualistic preparation and serving of this exotic edible.
Not really. Not really. We ourselves keep making the government bigger.
For locals and
Us.
traveling gourmands. Because here in Snake Village, they don't just talk about the snake, they eat it.
So what's all this stuff?
It's a snake and gecko and traditional herb to making medicine. And then we struck inside the strong alcohol. Ooh, we got it.
Oh,
Smell good. Smell good though.
For centuries, Snake wine has been thought to have medicinal properties, and while snake is still a common food in this country, city dwellers, like toad, consider it a delicacy. Here, at the Tando restaurant, the menu is limited. Snake, snake, and oh yeah, more snake. Prices range from about $25 for your garden variety snake to $125 for a rare and feisty breed like the cobra.
Wow.
How old is that snake?
What's that name? 3 years old.
I'm not sure I really care how old this snake is, because about the time I think I'm ready to pick my lunch picks me.
Teachers like who, Aaron?
I'll eat that one. The killing of the snake is the first step of the meal's ritual, and it's done quickly. The blood from the snake is drained into a glass of alcohol for a special cocktail. But since I'm the honored guest,
Most definitely.
I'll offer the most revered part of all, the heart. Make that the beating heart.
Beating cobra heart. Delicious.
It's kind of milky.
Ah. You're really brave.
Dude, I've got the other end of it for you. Nothing like peer pressure to get Toe to try a little snake gallbladder. Now, because the gallbladder contains so much bile and so much bacteria, it's put into an alcohol drink as a means of purifying it. Stir it with a chopstick and, whoops, the contents break loose.
They are, man. That's why what they do is in the school systems, man, and prisons, quote unquote, talking about prison reform. That shit ain't real. The schools, right? They only you only go to school to be taught just enough to get out here to go work.
Wow.
Because they're the future, right? They're the future of more enslaved people. That's what they do. That's why they say this dream, telling you if you go to school, graduate from college, get you a good job, you made it. That's such a stupid ass illusion. So damn stupid.
There's sauteed snake, fried snake skin, grilled snake, and even fried ground snake bones served with crackers.
Very tasty.
I liked it. It was one of the most unusual foods I've ever eaten.
Isn't it?
Well, because it's just so crunchy and hard.
Exactly. Gorgeous taste.
Very fragrant.
Yeah.
Then, sauteed snake with lemongrass, a citrusy Asian seasoning. Looks like there's some little fried shallots in there.
Very good, isn't it?
Excellent. Reminds me of a cross between eel and chicken. We're gonna try some.
Try some?
It's very good. Very garlicky also.
Really?
Wow.
No, I grew up in a single parent home.
These are snake spring rolls.
It is. Next spring roll. Wow.
Actually, snake meat works perfectly in a fried
Is
spring
it?
roll. Yeah. The snake is a lot more resilient than I thought it would be.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's not as fatty as eel, So
Yeah,
it's very,
it's
very
right.
chewy sometimes.
It quite lean.
What's that?
Crispy snake skin.
Oh.
The snake skin is deep fried in oil to make it crispy. Oh, look at the
And I appreciate it, man. She did the best she could.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's like deep fried pork cracklings or chicken cracklings. Only better. Wow. Look at that. Overall, the snake was tasty and pretty low-cal to boot. That makes it a health food in my book.
What makes an experience an experience? One great stage,
I appreciate it though, Aaron. Most definitely.
weekends become full throttle memories. So pull up in your
Why would you ask that, Tina?
first race or 50th season. A community that lives loud, loves hard, and celebrates every damn second.
You really feel them coming. You know, the rent, the mortgage, the never-ending car loan payment. When they hit hard. That's why I stopped letting them. Now I split them. Rent, car, mortgage, doesn't matter. Half now, half with my next paycheck. They
Shit.
get paid in full, on time.
My uncles.
every time.
set goals that you think you won't hit. Most of the time, you're going to underestimate what is possible or what you think is possible in 6 weeks. A lot can change. So much of our
Let me
limitations physically.
put this earbuds, this fucking microphone, because
At the end of the day, it's
people swear they can't hear what the hell I'm saying.
commit, to push, to be about.
Pick and choose your battles, man. You know, don't stick your nose in business that you don't need to be indulged into, and uh, go to school, get your education. That's what they told me. Most definitely is, man. You know. But I never really I was a bad kid, but I wasn't bad like that to where I was going back and forth to jail and shit. I only went to juvenile hall one time. And even when I went to juvenile hall one time, it was basically from somebody else. Well, me being with a group of people and with my older brother. And, you know, we was doing some shit because I was just following their lead because I was younger than them. And we was just doing some shit we weren't supposed to be doing. Fine. Stop doing all that bitching, man. Take it up like a man. You know, I'm thinking to myself, if we never got into this shit, it would have been better. It would have been no issues. But no, my brother was, you know, one of them people who like to get into shit.
He takes locals and tourists on guided tours of this city's vibrant food scene.
Well, this is the entrance to the hall, which is quite a big local market. It's a market that I know quite well because I used to live around here.
What are these?
These are little paddy crabs. She's pulling the backs off the crabs. She'll then take the flesh and the legs and pound them into a fabulous pestle mortar honey, and that will end up making the paste.
Since many homes in Vietnam don't have refrigeration, people come to the market.
Yeah, they did. The Boys in the Hood did, and I wish they did because every movie back in the day, like Duke was saying, like it was always messages. No matter what you looked at, you was seeing a message for a message and a lesson for you on what not to do. You know, it's just you just got to pay attention in order to see it.
So it's actually a really big cultural hurdle for people to get over.
Vietnamese love their fish, but this isn't your average seafood section in the local supermarket.
So much of the food that we're seeing here are animals that are taken out of the lakes and river systems around Hanoi: eels, turtles, frogs.
Well, Hanoi's a pretty watery place. There's thousands of lakes, thousands of rivers, and people have.
And dude, where'd you grow up at, man?
As one friend of mine once said to me, if you can catch it, you can eat it. I'm getting kind of hungry. Should we stop and have a snack?
Oh, I'm starving, but then again, I'm always starving.
Okay, take a seat.
This is very typical Vietnamese style dining.
No, I said Duke.
Use tools and set up shop.
This is green papaya salad with dried beef.
Hell yeah, man. So many fucking messages and cartoons is ridiculous. Okay, that's what's happening. That's what's up.
You see them on stands everywhere, just sort of hanging out.
So we give it a good mix to get all the flavors melded together, and it's a taste sensation.
You know, one of the things that I love about the food in Vietnam is there's 6,000 flavors all in one.
I always get those a scripture that somebody put on my lives. Every last one of my lives, I get this shit.
That dried beef.
I get this shit all the time, man. This shit it's fucking annoying. Watching Bizarre Foods.
You know, Vietnamese food is all about finding the balance between crunchy and slippery, salty and sweet. You know, all these different flavors and textures that all work together.
I'm ready for something a bit more exotic.
These are just beautiful. What are those?
They're rice flour dumplings that are filled with minced pork, dried pork, and it's flavored with plantain pockets, the black wood pockets. You dip it in the sauce,
Yeah, I do pineapple on pizza. I know for a fact people from New York don't like that shit because that's not what they do. You know, they say they make real pizza, so they get annoyed at that shit.
The textures here are just out of control. Thank you very much.
Yeah, see, I told you, people, New York people, man, they don't like that shit at all.
So is this the restaurant?
Well, this kitchen, just down the alley, you'll find the dining hall.
How does this happen on a street where you have all of these sort of soup restaurants that are overloaded with chairs and sort of like big popular dining rooms? Here we have a kitchen that's the size of half a card table. On a day with better weather, we'd likely be sitting on the street or perhaps in this alleyway. But since it's raining, we get the living room. Thank you. This is someone's house.
Yeah, most people will actually run a business out of their house, which is why street frontage is so important to people and they're looking for property.
Pho originated in this part of the country, but its origins are Chinese. It's a noodle soup dish that features beef and beef broth with thin strips of meat, fresh rice noodles, and spices such as cinnamon, star anise, ginger, and cloves. Pho is considered the quintessential Vietnamese food, mainly because it provides an entire meal in one bowl.
You gotta smell it. You can smell the cinnamon and the star anise.
Oh,
The pho here is
oh, is it unique?
short rib, beef tendon.
Oh yeah, they do that shit all the time, Aaron. They manipulate the weather on a regular basis, man. It's not a surprise with that shit. They do it all the fucking time, and people be thinking this weather just natural. Yeah, some parts of it is natural, but I'm saying like, nah, they strategically, um, manipulate the weather whenever they want to. Also, too, they put patents on shit. Um, Believe it or not, they put patents on shit that has no meaning to do patents on. Like, you literally, if some they put a patent on, if you don't have,
Is a small mongoose-like animal.
if you don't have,
Is made from the undigested
I guess if you got, if you have Monsanto, I guess Monsanto in your ground or however you grow some shit. Don't quote me on this. I'm just simply guessing, but this is true facts. Um, if you growing shit, I guess seeds or Monsanto or whatever, and the wind blows to somebody else's yard, they get fined for it just by blowing.
But you can tell this coffee is different. It has a really long finishing note, and it's a little smoky and peaty tasting almost. Just what I needed.
Where that come from? Aaron said lasers can't blow through blue paint. That was just random right there.
Vietnam may be fiercely independent today, but the influences of 10 centuries of Chinese rule are everywhere, especially when it comes to the food. Chopsticks, noodles, and stir fry are key components of Vietnamese food. Blend in curries and spices from Laos,
The henna?
Thailand, as well as the
I don't know.
sautés brought by the French, and you've got
I
quite a
don't
few
know.
pot of styles. We're headed to Chaka Lavang, one of the most famous restaurants in Hanoi. A restaurant that's famous for only one dish. In fact, it's the only thing on the menu. And of course, it's called Chaka. And it's a dish that's so highly regarded in this country, the whole street is named after the restaurant. Located in the heart of Hanoi, Chaka Lavang is an unparalleled experience in dining history. The restaurant is decorated with photos of the family that's owned it since it opened in 18.
Fires? What about fires?
The name refers to a fried fish dish called chaka that's made with the common snakehead fish. Not to be confused with the voracious northern snakehead, the common snakehead is prevalent in Southeast Asia and has been a part of the diet here for centuries. I wasn't kidding about them being famous just for one dish. They don't even have a menu here. They just do one item and they do it very, very well. Chaka Lavang's fish dish is the culmination of all of the cultures represented in northern Vietnam. One of the main reasons why people keep coming back here is the opportunity the diner has to customize your own meal. Anyone who thinks that fusion food.
Oh, okay. I have to. I'm glad you clarify that up, Lucas. Aaron, you saying some random stuff and without completing a sentence, so I don't understand really what you mean sometimes.
French technique. I like things spicy, so I pile on the chilies.
Oh, okay.
Scallion, cilantro, and dip. Now a little shrimp paste. And once those have wilted for about another 10 seconds, a squeeze of lime juice. Put my noodles in my bowl and I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I got one kid.
Wow. Typical Asian style setup of sour, salty, bitter, and sweet.
You got kids too, Tanya?
The fish is fantastic. Super fresh.
Damn.
Wow. And all those juices dripping down on my rice noodles. Yummy. The fish has a very sweet, mild, and delicate taste. And when prepared with all the fresh ingredients, I can see why people keep coming back for more. The city of Hanoi is a foodie mecca, offering everything from one-dish restaurants to something more on the wild side. Every city has that one iconic restaurant that all the newcomers just have to come visit. In Hanoi, that restaurant is Highway 4, named for the road that runs along the Chinese and Vietnamese border. At Highway 4, 3 expats put their own spin on some of the more exotic Vietnamese fare, making it popular with the locals and tourists alike. You've got to be Dan. Nice to meet you. Since it opened in 2000, Highway 4 has become known for 3 things: rare liquors infused with all sorts of flavorful creatures, unusual Vietnamese foods, and a very social.
Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm Andrew. Abs? Go on, nice to meet you. Tuan is one of Highway 4's managers, and Abs is a regular here. Eating Vietnamese style in this restaurant means chowing on whatever is local and fresh, be it critters or crawlers. Little birds, always good. Small birds are common dining fare in this country, and tonight's offering is roasted sparrows.
I'm here. Would you like a salad?
I would love one, Abs. Thank you. Head first. Cheers. Oh. This is beautiful. It tastes like roasted.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Just wonderful. The whole roasted sparrows are delicious, but when it comes to the scorpions, not everyone is so sure.
Scorpions are a pretty very popular dish in Vietnam. So you like to jump in and say there's no poison left in there?
You seem skeptical.
I don't know. I think it's a whole lot of looking up the insect thing. You can't really hide from that.
Oh yeah, there's that. Well, I'm gonna trust you and start with the stinger first.
Yeah, all the time, man. All the time. I'm not finna be in fear base though. I'm sorry about that. I don't give a fuck what they listen to. I'm not being in the fear base. Fuck that. I'm from the United States, boy.
Well, don't be worried. They can't see you. They're dead. He's done probably. Not bad, right?
Oh, for real? Damn.
Our next course is something a bit more formidable. Bull's penis and testicles. In this country, where no part of the animal goes to waste, these parts are prime eating. Oh, I like it when they're served as a set.
You can see how otherwise, yeah.
Exactly.
This poor penis we put it in was about.
What up?
By anyone's.
Oh, I got this spray.
Oh yeah. Bull's penis. Well, here we go. Oh.
And it has a very mild flavor. It's a texture issue. It's very, very much like
Yeah.
I've eaten a lot of these things a lot of different parts of the world, and this is as good as I've ever had them. Superb. Give the chef my compliments. Really good. Really excellent.
What makes an experience an experience? What makes days become race weekends, and race weekends become full throttle memories. So pull up in your car, pick your favorite spot. First race, 50th season. Community that lives loud, loves hard, and celebrates every damn second.
No, I'm too weary on that. Maybe later on down the line, but I wouldn't do that shit at all. What's from an Android user? Duke? Oh. I have no clue, so I couldn't even tell you, man. You're speaking about about some shit that I ain't never been in before, so I couldn't give you a comment one way or the other about that.
Set this area apart from the rest of the city. Today, it's a popular place to shop and, of course, eat. Markets are everywhere here in Hanoi, and that's because the Vietnamese are obsessed with fresh food. They'll shop for it once, twice, sometimes 3 times a day because it's the foundation of their cuisine. Today, I'm here in this neighborhood market to meet my friend Toe, who's invited me to have lunch with a local family, and that's an opportunity I'll never pass up. Hey, Toe. Hey, how are you doing? I'm good. I'm Andrew. I'm here. Mrs. Nguyen is buying the last few items for the traditional Vietnamese dishes she'll be preparing for us. She's anxious to get first choice from her favorite vendors.
What is she looking for when she's buying? Picking out certain ones?
It's a big snail and it's fat snail, so it's good.
Oh, yeah.
They don't take a lot of spray this shit. How often you gotta do this shit?
From here, we grab some fresh herbs and check out this unusual vegetable.
What's that? And it's a banana flower.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that shit on a regular basis, Aaron.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't recognize it. Rice is a Vietnamese diet grown in local rice paddies. I notice in Vietnam that all the rice I'm served is long grain, not short grain. Is there a reason for that?
The fragrant rice is longer than ordinary rice.
And Vietnamese like fragrant rice.
Right. Is it better?
Like many typical Vietnamese families, Mrs. Nguyen lives with her son, his wife, and their 2 kids, as well as another granddaughter. And because the parents work outside the home, she prepares most of the meals.
That's the way I like it. Now you're seeing how I roll.
Yeah.
Lots of food. Lots of food.
Mrs. Nguyen has been cooking off and on all day.
All right, man. Be easy, man. Take it easy, brother.
Oh, I'd love to. Clearly, I'm going to have to establish some trust issues here in the kitchen because I'm relegated to herb washing duty.
On the menu today are some dishes Mrs. Nguyen has been making for decades. Eels, fried silkworms, and the snails that we got at the market. Oh, wow. She seasons the snails with turmeric and a variety of different salts. The salts help to draw out moisture and kill off any bacteria.
You have to remember the other reason to be cutting it is to disperse the protein in snails amongst all the family members. Think pieces small enough to take on chopsticks. Only in America, 16 ounces of animal protein provide the centerpiece for each.
People are creative, dude. Who's that?
Other countries, protein is eaten in smaller amounts, and lots of fruits and grains and vegetables make up the bulk of the diet.
And over here in the crock pot, roasted pork with eggs and coconut milk. Slowly cooked pork with sweet spices is Chinese influence. The smell is amazing.
Yeah, it's the same shit, man. It's the same shit all the time. It's the same shit. I don't even pay no attention to it. They just hanging themselves when they talking, man. You know, I mean, if they want to come on here and make themselves look stupid, go ahead. You know, they can do that. It don't bother me not one time. It's very stupid. It's very stupid and idiotic that you waste time to come over here critiquing another man's looks. But you know, hey, they ignorant, they don't know no better, so you can't teach ignorance, man. I mean, you can, but you know, you don't partake in it.
That's some good deal. I'm savoring the pork and egg dish with its rich, sweet broth. It melts in your mouth, and it has those traditional North Vietnamese flavors, the cinnamon and star anise, the sweet spicy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I be saying. That's just they ain't original for shit. That shit is so stupid. You can't even be creative if you're gonna shit talk. You can't. You should have just said the same shit. Like it makes you look idiotic in the end. Well, you don't have nothing new to say. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And even then, when you try to be creative, it still won't matter. They come on here basically for a reaction out of something they won't ever get. It's waste their time. They don't know how to have a simple conversation. So I don't pay them folks on mine. Folks just they're diversions. They're diversions. And you don't give them energy. And when you don't give them energy, they're gonna eventually leave out of here. They don't want to stick around if their voice ain't getting heard. So they'll let them just hang themselves and let them get on.
I love that. Once again, one of the greatest joys of traveling is the time spent with new friends.
And most of these people that be coming on my lives though, Duke, it'd be the same shit, the same trolls. So I mean, with a few exceptions of a few new ones, right? But they all they do is change accounts and come on here saying the same shit or whatever.
Vietnam has one of the fastest growing economies in the world, with new factories and businesses springing up around the country. And with more than 2,000 miles of coastline, it's also a top exporter of seafood. Located on the southern edge of beautiful Ha Long Bay is the city of Haiphong. It's considered an economic hub.
Oh, this shit's annoying. Nigga, this shit looks stiff like a motherfucker.
When you hear the word fish, most people think of something that looks like this. But in Vietnam, they're actually talking about fish sauce, also known as guac. It's the most favorite condiment in the country, and some of the best fish sauce in the world is made on an island not far from here called Cat Hai. Fish sauce is the Vietnamese as ketchup is the American.
Oh, okay, yeah, blowing on the big trees, man. That's what's happening, man. Just kicking back, man. That's what's. I don't understand why. Shit just.
It's a small island devoted to one big business, the making of fish sauce. Much of the land on the island is now used for shrimp and fish farming, whose sole
Behind my fucking ear there.
for the sauce making process.
Nothing.
Vietnamese love salty and fermented flavors in their cooking.
I don't know. What is parole like, man?
Squid, out of little shrimp, and most famously, they make all three types here at the Cat Eye Fish Sauce Factory.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Factory director Vu Van Cow is going to take me through the process, which is pretty simple. Fish sauce is made from just 3 ingredients. I can smell it: seafood, salt, and water. So the process is really about the fermentation. Each of these clay barrels contains the seafood, salt, water, and the mixture sits in the sun to ferment. Barrel after barrel, courtyard after courtyard, there are hundreds of them in various stages of fermentation. After nearly a year of baking in the clay barrels in the hot sun, the fish sauce is transferred to low aluminum Quonset huts for storage. When the vinegar is determined that the fish sauce is ready to be strained, it gets placed in these 20-gallon barrels and then gets dumped into these big clay pits where it's strained. That process takes 20 days. It drips slowly through the filters down into these vats here, where it's then siphoned away for bottling. That's fish sauce. From mixing to bottling, the entire process is all done by hand to the tune of 5,000 bottles a day. The Cat Eye sauce is renowned for its taste because of the quality of the ingredients and those who make the sauce. This fish sauce is one of those foods where you can taste the experience of the maker, and you can also taste the world in the bottle. It's amazing how fermented fish can become something so tasty. To sample the Cat Eye sauce, I head back to Haiphong and the Harbor View Hotel, an elegantly restored hotel known for its indigenous Vietnamese cuisine. Chef Vu Cam Diem uses loads of fish sauce in his cooking. Now, the quality of the sauce is determined mainly by the type of seafood used, kind of like drinking wine. The sweeter the taste, the higher the quality. Even though there are different qualities of fish sauce, personal preference usually dictates. I asked hotel assistant manager Tom Mindu to see if he could blindly tell which one is considered top of the line. Here, taste that one. All right, you got that one? Now this one. Okay, here's the third one. Okay. All right, you just tasted 3 of them. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Which one do you think is the most highly prized fish sauce from the region? This one is the most strong. It is the strong. This one is middle. Yeah. And this one is lighter. More suitable for the fish. You know your fish sauce. This one, they tell me in the factory on Cat Eye, is the most highly prized because it's got the most red color, it's got the most floral taste, and it's made with squid, so it's the most nutritious. It's almost twice as nutritious as this other one, which is still a very good fish sauce. You know your stuff. One for home. Thank you. Let me get this. No reason why we shouldn't have the best. Right. Go ahead. Sure.
What's wrong with you? All right, well.